3-minute advice. Let's see what she has to say.
Women will say yes to a date to a man who they don't find physically attractive to see if there's a connection and if chemistry can grow. But tell me this, why won't men even say yes to seeing the potential of going on a first date with a woman if they don't think she's physically attractive?
Okay, so this is two extremely wrong points of view. All right, let's just make this clear. So, number one, girls will give a guy a chance. No, this is generally untrue. Okay, and I get it all the time. In field, I'm constantly getting feedback that guys are getting rejected nonstop for anything. This is exactly why the ick list even exists in the first place. And a lot of those icks are upon meeting a guy. So, no, this is not necessarily true. She's conflating the reality that girls don't care as much about appearance with girls will give guys a chance. No, that's not what it is. What it is in most cases, girls will value status or wealth over looks. So it's not about a girl giving a guy a chance. More so, it's that that guy has qualified for some checkboxes, maybe not all. So it's still worth her pursuing the date to see if anything will build from a baseline, by the way, from a very high baseline. So that baseline is not equal to men at all. So let's just make that very, very clear. Now what she does is she doubles down and says, why won't guys give a chance to a girl they don't find physically attractive? Well, there is tons of studies out there that show that guys will settle when it comes to looks way more than women will. So I don't know where this idea comes from. Once again, what she's doing is conflating the idea that men value physical attraction to men won't give a chance to women that they don't find physically attractive. This is exactly the type of feminine manipulation I'm telling you guys to be aware of and avoid. All she did with that statement is shame men while propping up women for something that's vastly untrue, but a lot of people are going to buy into this because it confirms their narrative. That's all this is. A lot of girls are going to jump on this bandwagon because it makes them feel good about things that didn't go out in their favor, that they probably caused, that they don't want to take responsibility for. That's who she appeals to. And that's all this is. Feminine shaming. This demographic is bottomless, okay? People that are not willing to take responsibility is a bottomless demographic that will always exist. So if you make these fantasy-based videos, you're always going to have an audience. And that's just the reality. This type of video doesn't help in any way, and all it does is encourage more problems. All she's doing is coming on, talking with a condescending tone, and obviously people are going to buy in. It's quite sad, honestly.
Single men, I really need you to explain this to me because there are so many incredible women who can't even get their foot in the door to meet you, to enrich your life, to be your future partner because you don't find them attractive enough.
Okay, so for starters, I'd love to know what exactly these women would do to enrich these single guys' lives. That's my first question. So what exactly are they going to do? The second question I have is, where is the accountability? If these women are so good and so special, then why is it so hard for them to find a man? In 2024, it's way easier to get a guy than it is for a guy to get a girl. Way easier. So clearly, there's something fundamentally incorrect if they're unable to get a guy. You obviously can't control what your parents gave you, but I'm willing to bet that more of what makes these girls physically unattractive is under their control and not out of their control, if you know what I'm trying to say. There are tons of guys out there that are willing to settle for a girl that just likes him. That's the only prerequisite. Clearly, one of us is lying, and I'll let you guys figure out who that might be. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you want to see more of my private content, don't forget to check the link in the description below.